In today's video, I will not only try Free Fire and PUBG on my old laptop, but I'll also share solutions for the problems that 90% of people usually face, like the boot menu missing, primos not launching, errors during installation, or Wi-Fi not working. So let's get started. First, you need to create a partition. I already have a 20 GB partition, but make sure yours is at least 30 GB. After that, you need to download 2 files, and the links will be available on my website. Once the files are downloaded, insert your USB drive and launch Rufus software. Drag and drop the downloaded ISO file into Rufus and simply click on the Start button. Make sure to keep the first option selected. Making the USB bootable will take around 20 minutes. After the process is complete, restart your PC and open the boot menu. Since I'm using a Dell laptop, my boot key is F12, but your key may be different depending on your system, so check according to your device. In the boot menu, you'll see 2 options. Either you can live boot the OS to test it without installation, or you can directly install it alongside Windows as a dual boot. I want to install it, so I'll choose the second option. Now the installation interface will appear where you need to choose a partition. This is where most people make mistakes. If you choose the wrong partition, all of your data will be erased, so it's best to rename the partition before installation. Another big mistake is selecting the ext4 file system. If you choose ext4, the OS doesn't install and Windows starts directly. That's why you should always select NTFS. During installation, the system will ask you to create an image file. Many people also make mistakes here by selecting random numbers. This reduces storage space drastically or leads to a storage full error. You should adjust the size according to your need. Remember, the bigger the size, the more time it will take to install. That's why I usually choose 4 GB storage since I just want to test PUBG and Free Fire, but you can increase it up to 64 GB if you want. Once the installation is complete, simply launch the OS. The first boot will take some time, but after that, you'll see a setup interface that you can configure according to your needs. And that's it. Our Prime OS has been successfully installed. It's running quite smoothly, and I don't see any lag at all. Now let's talk about the issues people usually face while using it. The most common issue is that Wi-Fi doesn't work, as I've already made a detailed video covering multiple fixes for this problem, and I'll leave the link in the description. So now let's download Free Fire and PUBG. But before that, we need to sign in to the Play Store. Let's quickly sign in. Alright, I've signed in, and now I'll quickly download both games. You can also install them through a PK, but I recommend downloading from the Play Store because it reduces the chances of errors. Both games have now been downloaded, so I'll start by playing Free Fire and then move on to PUBG. When you launch Free Fire, key mapping is automatically enabled, and you can edit it by pressing F10. First of all, pause all resource packs from the background, otherwise the game will lag. And then go into graphics settings and set everything to low. Now let's start a match, and after that, I'll show you PUBG Lite. As you can see, the game has started, and it's running quite smoothly. I'm getting around 25 to 30 FPS, even though my system only has 2 GB of RAM. Still, the game is running very well. There were a few points where it lagged, especially when many players gathered in one place, but overall Free Fire worked great. Now let's test PUBG Lite, which I've already installed. So I've launched it, and let's quickly log in and check it out the FPS. As you can see, the game is launched, but here the key mapping isn't enabling. And whenever I try to enable it, the game crashes. On top of that, with only 2 GB of RAM, the FPS is not that impressive. However, other games like Free Fire, Traffic Rider, Dead Trigger, and Clash of Clans are running perfectly fine. So overall, this version of Prime OS is really good, and I definitely recommend trying it if you want to play Free Fire. But I won't recommend it for PUBG Lite, because on 2 GB RAM, you will face lag. Still, if you want to play it, you can check out the video on the left side of your screen, and I'll meet you there.